What's up, guys? It's Jason Overthink Gaming. Today I want to talk about a company called New Wave Toys. If you're not familiar with New Wave Toys, basically what they do is they make these miniature arcade toys. They stand about a foot tall and they call them replicas. They're little replicas of the arcades. The work that they put into these little things is freaking awesome. So if you guys know my channel and know me, you guys know I'm a fan of Street Fighter. So I had to pick up the Street Fighter Championship Edition. Also has Super Street Fighter 2 in here. I had to pick up this little arcade. Now, I did pay for this with my own money. If you've seen any reviews this week, more likely they're going to be people who got the arcades sent to them, people who didn't actually pay for these little toys. These things aren't cheap little toys. They're going to cost you about $120 when you're done with it, just to get this little replica arcade toy. All right, so I've talked about Arcade 1-Up in the past, and you guys know I'm not a fan of Arcade 1-Up. Why? Because I say they're toys. Now, when I play these small little machines, I know they're toys, they're collectibles, so I respect these little machines more because they know what they are. The Arcade 1-Up, I don't know. It's like they're trying to mimic a real arcade, and they're not. But these have a really good arcade experience. Now, when I bought this, I was like, dude, I'm gonna do such a good review. Like, I'm gonna do some good B-roll, and I gotta say, there's one big fucking issue I have about this. Everything else works great. The emulation is great. The little stick it comes with, it's got little micro switches, you know, unlike the Neo Geo Mini that came out, the pads that came out. What was it? The clicky switches were too hard to make. And then, you know, it's really good. I mean, the build quality is solid. The speakers are good. Comes with a little second controller in the back that I haven't messed with. And you could plug in your own USB controllers. If you want to put a PS4 controller in there, that's fine. Or if you want to put an official fight stick in there, it will work. This video isn't going to be a review. It's going to be me pointing out the bullshit that nobody is talking about. All right, so when I first saw this machine, it was probably about maybe January, February, sometime around there, 2019, and I saw it, you know, through advertising, through my Facebook, Instagram. I was like, dude, this is really cool. People started tagging me in it, like, Jason, this is so you. And I looked at it, I was like, you know what? I like that because I had seen their other versions. They have a Tempest one and a Centipede, but this was Street Fighter. I'm like, I have to get this. Now, I'm going to show a video right now of IGN. This is what sold me. Look at the screen size of this. The screen size looks really good. This is what sold me. This is what made me put my pre-order. And I was all, this is an exact replica of the arcade. Now, when you actually get it, it's a fucking widescreen. A fucking widescreen. The aspect ratio isn't even the same. All right, here's a clip of the IGN once again, and here's a picture that I took. All right, so I got my Nintendo Switch, and I was all right, I have Street Fighter 30th anniversary. Let me check them out side by side. So I loaded up 30th anniversary, and if you guys aren't familiar, those are the arcade ROMs, and you can pick the correct aspect ratio. It'll put a little border around there, but the actual screen of what the game is the actual aspect ratio. So I wanted to compare that with the Replicade, with this New Wave Toys arcade toy. And check it out. You can spot it right away. I mean, the characters just don't look right. If you pay attention to the Nintendo Switch version, it just has a much more arcade look, the way we saw it growing up. And if you look at the New Wave Toys version, I mean, Ken looks kind of weird. I don't know. And if you look at the spacing, like right above his head, it's just like, it's just not right. Something doesn't look right about this. So that's what pisses me off, is because the pre-orders went up, and I don't remember the exact deadline. I want to say it might have been March, February. I do not know. But the deadline was pretty early. And then they said you were going to have time to cancel up to May. And it just seemed forever. May came around, and I remember I was like, no, I do not want to cancel. I want this item. And then all of a sudden, it was supposed to come out in July, and it got delayed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell is going on? It just did not seem good. But they said they were going to do some extra features in there, you know, put the USB where you can put your controllers in there in the back, you know. And I was like, okay, that's okay with the delay. If they're going to add extra features, I'm okay with it. And then they came to show off the product when some of their products came in. And I looked at the screen, I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's not even the right screen. That is not the screen that they showed us in IGN. It's like a bait and switch. I mean, that's fucked up. How the hell are you gonna get your customers, collect the pre-orders, and then give them a whole different product than what you showed? I know it's the same product, it is, but with the screen, it's not an exact replica of the arcade. The aspect ratio looks like shit. So I took upon it myself, and I mentioned something on the YouTube video about the screen change, and New Wave didn't reply to it. They didn't reply to any comments, so I thought it was kind of bullshit. Now, this thing being $120 and not having the right fucking screen. As you can tell, it looks really small. It doesn't look really big and, you know, taking up this space like the way the one did in the IGN review showing it off in the pre-model. But if you pay attention to it, they did put a Tempest arcade, and Tempest is known for the vertical screen. All they did was get the Tempest screen and change it sideways. If you turn your little arcade sideways of the Street Fighter, this is the Tempest screen right here. This is the vertical screen, and it's just pure laziness, or they were being cheap. If you're gonna be cheap with something that's gonna cost consumers $120 for a fucking little toy, I mean, you're ripping off your customers. That was clearly a bait and switch. You took pre-orders, you took the fucking money of your customers and sent them this bullshit. I don't know. All right, guys, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe the screen size isn't that important to you, but me being, such a Street Fighter fan, growing up in the fucking arcades, that screen size just does not look right. I mean, if I downloaded an emulator or something, okay, fine, I'll put up with it. But if I'm gonna pay money for something that they showed me, what I fucking saw, and I got something fucking different, that's gonna fucking piss me off. So it's up to you guys whether you want to buy this or not. But just to let you guys know, right now the screen is fucking different. It's widescreen. It doesn't feel like the fucking arcade. I mean, the controls, everything with the little machine is awesome. The controls feel good. I mean, I can't really do my Hadoukens correctly every single time like I can with a regular joystick. It's not expected, but it does work pretty good. I mean, I can pull off moves. So as far as the build quality, this thing is built really nice. The build quality on it is awesome. But I really think they fucked up by taking in the pre-orders and changing the screen size and not letting us know through an email. Maybe there was an email. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I fucking missed it. But I don't remember seeing an email on the screen size. I think that's a big deal right there. And there's a lot of reviewers out there right now not talking about it, loving the machine. I mean, it's cool, but it's not worth $120. So I made this video just in case anyone out there is like me and is questioning, hey, is the screen size different? And it seems like nobody wants to answer that, or nobody answered it correctly. Yes, it's fucking different. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll be catching you guys soon. Peace out.